Hello everyone, Marco Polo and One I Know here, and today I am going to be showing you version 2 of my minecart and crafting table recipe calling system. Now what this is, if you haven't seen the first version, is that all you have to do is say you want to make a rail. Doesn't matter which one, just we have 3 choices, so we click rails. Now this is going to send a pulse to minecart, and in a second, there we go, the minecart is right here, so we can click and we have 3 different choices we want. We can make a normal rail, we can make a speed rail, or we could make a detector rail. Now let's say we want to make just a normal rail. We'll take 6 of these, as that's how many it's shown here, and we'll take a stick, put it back, and then go to the click the top part of this block, which is the crafting bench, and you want to put 1 stick and 6 iron ingots, and there you get 16 rail. Now when you want to put it away, don't want it anymore, you want to craft something else, you click this button and the minecart will be put back where it started, and now you're ready to craft something else. So let me show you how this works. First off, if we come up here, what we have here is a group of 6 different minecart and chest blocks. Now these are connected to rails right here, and when one of these powered rail blocks is powered, they'll turn on and go along here down to the system. So 1 second, I'll just make it nice again. Here we go. Now I'll show you how the button works. If we come here, oh, it's nighttime, I have a group of 6 RS null latches in a row. They're not affected by each other, and what these are is the inputs are the buttons, and this just shows the torches, redstone torch, and then the outputs are these 6 redstone torches, and the reset line is right, if I get in, yeah, so this is the reset line to the RS null latches. Now what happens is, say for example if we click this button, which is right behind here, whoa, my keyboard got stuck. Now if I click the first one, this torch will turn on, and it'll turn this torch right here on as well, which means that this minecart will have these rails powered, causing this minecart to go out onto the track. And if we show you, going past this detector rail, down onto this track, and then being pushed into the crafting bench. Now, also, when it goes past this detector rail, what happens is it sends a pulse down here to, if we get to it, 1 down to this piston right here, which will stop the minecart from going too far, and also to this repeater, which will send a quick pulse just to the rail, not too long, and just enough for it to get stuck inside the crafting table. Now let's show you this right now. I'll destroy these blocks here just so it's easy access. So I'm going to click this block right here. If I can show you. Yep, there we go. So when I click this one right here, that gets powered, comes here, down, gets pushed into the block like that. We'll put that back. Okay, so now it's in the block, and we chose pickaxes, so now we can build any pickaxe we want. Now what happens is when I click the reset button, that is going to not only push the piston open so that the rail, the minecart drops down to here, but it's also going to reset the RS null latch so that all of these are back to normal. But what happens is, if I show you, I'll quickly press this button, they will go up like that, and since, if you saw that quickly, just after the minecart rolls over the rail, this one turns back to normal. But because we click the RS null latch, if I show you, see how it's pointing that way? When I click the button, it'll point the other way, so that when the minecart comes back, it's going to send the minecart back along to its rightful place. And then after the minecart goes over the detector rail, it'll reset the RS null latches. Okay, so that's basically how it all works. Now, this section is basically the same thing, exactly the same, except for one part. For this side, I had to do a little bit of modification, because what happens is, since we're going to have two different sections to go to, we want to make it so that when we click a button on this side, then this will know, this track here will turn this way, so it'll know to send the minecart back to this section. And then when we click it here, it'll be by default here, so it doesn't need any on this side. So what we have here is another RS null latch, a very compact one, and how it's operated is when the minecart rolls over here, a couple seconds afterwards, well, this is to reset it, a couple seconds afterwards it'll just come around and reset this RS null latch. But the first time is when it rolls over this right here. So as you can see, it's going this way. This rail is curved to go that way. But if we, for example, click the button on our left side, so we click this one, food, if you remember, it was pointing the other way, and now it points this way, so that when the minecart is released and drops down here, it'll go back to its rightful place on this side, not going that way and getting jumbled up with some more minecarts. When the minecart rolls over that detector rail, it'll reset itself, so then it can be used again. So if I show you, it'll be quick. There we go, and it reset itself, and it goes back to its certain place. So this is basically all it is. The major modifications is the right side here, as well as the left side. This little track mechanism to change the direction of the output, and also this nice little hallway for maintenance to go to both sides to change your recipes or add some more. And I hope you enjoyed and learnt something new. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll just fix this, and as always, have a nice day. Marco Polo, over and out.